Imagine you are standing peacefully at a protest. You are not arrested, you are not accused of any crime. But a camera scans your face, matches it against a database, and potentially creates a digital record of your presence. This is where technology meets constitutional rights. Recent concerns over the reported use of facial recognition equipments at protest sites raise an important UPSC question. How should the state balance public order and security with privacy and the freedom to protest? Facial recognition technology or FRT can use AI enabled cameras to identify individuals in real time. In the case discussed here, police reportedly deployed facial recognition systems, surveillance vehicles, drones, videographers, and even smart spectacles capable of identifying people on the move. The concern is not simply surveillance. The bigger question is, what is the legal framework governing such surveillance? At present, India does not have a dedicated statute comprehensively regulating the use of facial recognition by law enforcement agencies. The Digital Personal Data Protection Framework provides important principles for personal data, but its relevant obligations are being phased in, and the law also contains exemptions for certain state functions. At the same time, systems such as the National Crimes Records Bureau, Automated Facial Recognition System, and the Criminal Procedure Identification Act 2002 provide special legal context for collection and identification. But these frameworks do not automatically answer the question of mass biometric surveillance of everyone present at a political gathering. This brings us to three important fundamental rights. First, Article 19, particularly freedom of speech and expression and the right to assemble peacefully. Second, Article 21, which illustrates the constitutional right to privacy. And the third, principle of proportionality, developed through constitutional jurisprudence. Whether the state restricts a fundamental right, this restriction must pursue a legitimate objective and must be suitable, necessary, and proportionate. Here lies the central debate. Is mass facial recognition necessary if conventional policing can achieve the same objective with less intrusions? There is also the problem of chilling effect. If citizens believe that merely attending a protest could result in biometric identification, some may choose not to participate. So, even without arrest or physical force, surveillance could indirectly affect democratic participation. The answer is not necessarily to reject technology. Instead, India needs clear legislation, judicial oversight, purpose limitation, data retention rules, transparency regarding contractors, safeguards against misuse, and accountability for false positives. The state must also clearly define who can be subjected to biometric identification, for what purpose, and under whose authorization. For UPSC, this issue through one simple equation: security, technology, privacy, fundamental rights, which is equal to need for proportionality and accountability. Facial recognition can be useful law enforcement tool, but in constitutional democracy, the question is not merely can the state identify. The deeper question is when, why, and under what safeguards should the state be allowed to identify. And that distinction is at the heart of the debate on privacy and democratic freedom.